Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 33. So yesterday on day 32, we did a lot of mining. We got a lot of resources like stone, coal, things like that for gunpowder. But there's a few more resources we need. We need more steel or iron, and also we need more nitrate so we could turn that into gunpowder and also farming plots as well. So we'll need to go for another trip out to I'm thinking out to the forest because the forest you could find nitrate out there, and that's what I'm after. And right here I can see a white spot right here. We probably could go after that. And then also we still have tons of resources we left behind in the snow biome. So we'll have to go back to our old base and gather all those resources up and bring that back as well. So we want to go out, get some iron today and nitrate. That's the goal. So it'd be another mining job. So we want to prepare for that. And I want to make sure I have everything we need, like coffee. That's a big one. And before we hit the road, though, let's organize this. And also, I think we have enough resources to build one forge. And I'm thinking of putting that forge, like, right over here in this corner. I'll get rid of this. So I want this thing spitting out concrete like crazy. So I'm going to put a bunch of stone in here. So we're going to need a lot of concrete for the base. So let's get that cooking right away. And that's all this is going to do, just keep spitting out concrete. Okay, finally organized everything. So supplies, gear. I think we'll need to break these out into more boxes though. But that's good enough for now. So since we're going on a mining mission, we'll want to change out our gear. And whoops. Parts belong in here, not this. It's a good thing I double checked that. So what I want to wear out on our mission is miner gear. So I'm going to make sure to wear all this. And the miner outfit, and we should have the bonus. Great. So I want to make sure we have all, and the light too. That's great. And then the rest of the gear, so we can clear out the spot here, I'll make sure to put it in here. Okay, and then if we check out our gear, we're all set for mining. Perfect. Okay, we'll hit the road. So what I'm thinking is we'll hit the nitrate first, get that mining out of the way. And that's on our way over there. And we'll also keep an eye out for steel too. We'll hit some steel, get a couple stacks of that, and then we'll head to the snow biome and gather the rest of our stuff together. So let's hit the road. Okay, the nitrate should be around here. Let's see. Right there. And then also, I'll take care of my thirst issue. Okay, 3 should do it. And there's the nitrate right there. That's what we're looking for. Got achievement for gathering nitrate. We can cross that off our list now. Running out of stamina. Let's use up one of these coffees. And we're doing pretty good, up to a couple thousand nitrate. Okay, we hit 2 stacks of nitrate, and there's still a lot of nitrate down here. But let's head back, and we'll go over to the snow biome and gather up the rest of our resources over there. So that's going to take up a lot of our storage here. So we got 2 stacks of this. Also, we got another stack of stone on top of it, and then more clay. And we could use all that we can get. So let's head now over to the snow biome. And there's still a lot of nitrate in this spot here. We could come back to this and really clean this area out. All right, we'll head over to our old base and start cleaning that place out. Oh, there's some corn in here. Let's grab that corn. Then we can make a meat stew, I think it is. So you need potatoes, and I'm running pretty low on corn. Actually, we do have corn growing back at the snow biome. So that should be fully grown by now. But let's go ahead and grab some of this, since we're going to be carrying the corn anyways. All right, I don't see any more. And that's 16 corn. All right. Another chance at honey. Let's see if we can get it. No. Okay, here we are back at the old base. Let's clean this place out. Oh, I got my knuckles. Oh, I have my knuckles right here. And kill lumberjack zombies. We just accomplished that. Great. All right, I better put my knife up here. And now I have my knuckles down here. Okay. So a lot of this I'm going to leave intact. Like, for example, this right here. I kind of like leaving a outpost out here. So if we ever need to come back out to the snow biome, we'll have like a chemistry station. You know, I know we could pick all this stuff up. But I'll leave a lot of this stuff. What I'm really interested in is our resources here. Like all these bullets, a lot of the food, things like that. And that reminds me, I need to eat something here. Oh, this is still crafting away. Wow. Maybe we could get a couple of them before we head out. So the goal here is we'll leave the forge, we'll leave the cement mixer, all these components here. Also, I'm going to leave this as well. And then when I ever have to come back out here, I'll have some water I could cook. And then we have some corn here. Is this still growing? Ah, that's still growing. Okay, I'll leave it. That's fine. So I'll start gathering resources. I'll put everything that we want to bring with us in here. And then we'll go from there. Okay, I think I organized everything. So this is everything we really need to bring with us. And then this is what I'm going to leave behind for now. We definitely want to make another trip out here and gather the rest of this stuff. But I don't think I have the space for it. Yeah, like all this. We did a pretty good job cleaning everything out. Grabbed a lot of the food, all the cans and stuff. Probably could use this, actually. Oh, there's actually a recipe for that. I want to save that. And then this, I'm thinking just let it cook. We can make a lot of... Or bring those resources back with us. That's a good idea. Let's cancel this. Yeah, then we could grab that beaker out of this, too. And one of those grills. We don't need two. And then these I'll leave here just in case we ever come back and we need to make something. You know. And then that brings back a lot of potatoes, corn. And I'll leave that just in case we ever... Actually, heck, I'll just bring it with. I'll eat it. I'm running low here. Okay. So this is a must. I don't even know if we could bring all this back. Let's try it. So let's load the bike up. We might have to sacrifice a couple of these. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of this stuff in here. I was going to do a metal run. Oh, that's great. And we have a few slots left. So I was thinking of doing a metal run, but let's just actually go back and just bring back all this stuff here. Because I don't think we're going to have the space for it. And we'll be encumbered and we'll be trying to mine things, you know. So let's go ahead and bring back the nerd gloves. We can leave the commando. We already got the commando. Let's bring back the biker. One of each, I guess. Rogue. And we already have miner gloves. And what else do I really want to bring back? The thing is, I want to bring back everything. Let's bring back the potatoes and the mushrooms. And top off our coffee there. Perfect. That's great. And then we could turn that off. Okay, we are totally loaded down. And I made sure to check that we weren't crafting anything in there. So now we'll head all the way back to the Wasteland. And I am totally encumbered. I should use one of the steroids. I don't even think we have steroids, actually. Okay, let's mark this on the map. We'd like to go after some of these airdrops, but we don't have the space for it, so. Okay, let's head back. Okay, we are back. That didn't take too long, actually. That wasn't too bad. Let's unload everything we have. Yeah, this box here, I'm thinking of breaking it out into 2 supplies because we're pretty full already. Or actually mining gear or like stones and things like that. Mining materials, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put that right here. I'll call it like stone, sand, concrete, anything like that. We'll put all that stuff in there. And then the ammo, I'll put in here. Our campfire, we could put that beaker and the grill in there. Drop our food off. I'm thinking just store all of our cans in here. That'd be good. Got some more gear. Now that I'm not mining anymore, I'll go ahead and put on my commando gear. Just in case we get in a fight, I want to make sure I got my good gear on. So let's go ahead and swap this out. All right. And drop the ammo off here. So we should be ready to start crafting some cement. Let's get that going. So for the next couple days, we'll just be crafting concrete, you know, and when we have like about 1,000 blocks of cement blocks, then we'll start on building out our base. So I'm thinking maybe after Horde Day. I'm not quite sure yet, depending how much we progress, you know. Okay, let's go out to the bike, get the rest of that stuff. And then we could get the chemistry station now that we have all this nitrate. Get that cooking up some gunpowder. And oil shell, we could get that cooking too. So we'll have this thing pumping out all day long as well. So let's start off with the gunpowder though. So recipes. And let's put half of the stack in there and we'll craft a whole bunch of gunpowder. That's going to take a while. And then also we'll start crafting a whole bunch of gasoline. Great. Now we don't ever have to go back to the trader and purchase this stuff anymore. And we are making a lot of noise, so I could hear the screamer out there. We might need to build a second forge, because this is going to take all day to craft all the stuff we need. Okay, let's take care of this horde that's going to be coming. Yep. How am I doing? 25 with ammo. Yeah, here we go. Yep. Yeah, set off a horde. Gonna try to be quiet about it. So I was watching, or actually editing, the last couple videos, and I pulled out the M60. This gun right here in the middle of the night, out in the middle of the street. And I was thinking, I was like, that wasn't too smart, because it actually caused a horde, you know. So I was like, you know, I shouldn't be doing that, because that's why I waste so much, you know, so many bullets, because I'm out making a lot of noise and I actually spawn in a horde. Okay, it's pretty quiet now. I don't think we have to worry about ammo now, because we're crafting a lot of it now, but that's the reason I kept running out of ammo before. So why I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and create another forge, get a couple of them pumping out some concrete, and maybe another workstation would be nice too. But definitely another forge, and we have the materials for it. Uh-oh. All right, we got neighbors. They want to come and say hi. Wow. Not cool, not cool. Broke my leg. Let's take care of that. And I have it over here now. What is going on out here? Okay, let's see here. Medical. And, oh, we got one more cask. Great. And that's another 17 minutes. And let's go ahead and take one of these, so I don't have to worry about injuring it again. Okay, our forge is done. So this second forge, I'm thinking of using this as for like steel, making glass. I want to make glass as well. That's going to go into our base, a glass ceiling. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get this stuff cooking here. We'll start off with the steel, actually. And then we need to craft a crucible. Then we can make forged iron. That'd be great. Okay, and let's throw a bunch of wood in there. And I think I have more steel in here. Yes, great. I'll put that in there as well. So we never did get more iron. We ran out of space. I wasn't expecting that. But that's fine. We'll go out and we'll get that then. Okay, so we have this farm plot material. We could actually craft more of them now. But let's go get these planted. And we'll plant them right out here. And this is temporary. We're going to dig this back up when we get our base. So I'm going to do another farm plot, but it's all going to be underground. So I made a mistake of putting a farm plot in the wasteland above ground, and I was actually harvesting, and then the spitter cops come right up behind you, blow everything up, or spit all over you and just destroy all your crops. So now I don't do that in the wasteland. I either go up high and put my farm plot, but that costs a lot of material, or I go underground and I build a bunch of farm plots, and that's the way I'm going to be doing it with our base. Oh, that thing scared the hell out of me. I forgot I just took that out. Let's actually harvest that. But for now, I'm going to put some hops in it, I'm thinking. And we finally got the hops that I left behind. And where is that, by the way? I forgot to grab those seeds. Yes, there they are, 9. And I think I planted 8 out there. But just in case, I'll grab the corn. I would like to actually have more corn, too. We might actually craft some more plots. Let's see here. Let's just get these in the ground. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So we'll craft some more plots too. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting in another workstation. Oh man, the neighbors again. Yeah, I love this thing right in front of the door because it protects the door. It gives me enough time to get out there. Because in the past, they would beat on the door, hit it a couple times each time, and then eventually you have to repair the door all the time. But that's really nice. Okay, let's put all the seeds back in there. Get rid of all this stuff. Now, one more thing we'll want to do today is a dew collector. So let's create that. Now, I used to create a whole bunch of dew collectors. You don't really need it. Like, this produces so much water. It's more than I ever need. So I only just create one, and that's all I need. And let's track this. And I know we have everything we need for that. So we need the plastic, and then we'll craft that as well. So craft. And then also we'll get this crafting. So now we have plenty of nitrate and rotten flesh. So let's get all this. And I want a huge farm plot. So we'll need a lot of clay, a lot of rotten flesh. And we had a lot of rotten flesh. Let's see here. Oh no, we must have left a lot of that behind. Well, we won't have any issues with getting rotten flesh out here. I mean, everything's dead out here. So I don't think we'll have an issue with rotten flesh. But let's go ahead and create a few farm plots. And where is the nitrate? Okay. Yeah, I thought I had a lot more rotten flesh than that. Oh, okay. All right. And then, man, I might do another workstation because we're going to be doing a lot of crafting. But this is good for now. So let's do a... Okay, what is going on out here? There's some rotten flesh right there. Showed up at the door. Oh, and while we're out here, let's go ahead and put the farm, or the dew collector, actually. And this coffee, I only use the coffee for mining. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that away. And then I want this pretty close, but not too close to the front door. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then also we'll need to put our components in it. There's like so much to do when setting up. Okay. And the bike is empty, right? Just double check. Okay, I did get everything out of there. So let's organize our inventory. Then tomorrow, or actually today, day 34, we'll start knocking jobs out for the trader. And we'll have everything crafting while we're out taking care of things. we'll have everything crafting, you know. And then when it's time to build our base, we'll have everything ready to go. Oh, I don't have any wood on me. Let's grab half a stack. All right, recipes. Okay. And how many did that give us? 83. Okay, I think we're going to be good for a while. So that's going to be working all the time. And then this brass, I'm going to put over here. And now we'll get ready to knock out some jobs for tomorrow. Let's grab these. So now we have plenty of bullets to knock out some big jobs. Also get this, knocking out more concrete. So much to do, so much to do. Got some sand, plenty of sand. All right, and get some concrete mixing. Have everything working. Put the stuff back over in this crate over here. Okay, we are ready for day 40 or 34. So in the next video, we'll be knocking out some jobs for the trader while our base is crafting away all the materials we need to build our base. So I'll see you in the next video.